Now, a possible rematch between President Biden and former President Trump is not exciting many Americans, despite the candidates holding wide leads in their respective parties.
And Republicans are more satisfied about having Trump as their party's standard bearer than Democrats are with having Biden as the party's 2024 nominee.
Now, according to a new poll from the Associated Press NORC Center for Public Affairs Research, 58% would be dissatisfied if Donald Trump was the Republican nominee. 56% would be dissatisfied if Joe Biden was on the ticket for the Democrats. 68% of adults are pessimistic about the state of politics in the United States. About half lack confidence that either political party's process for selecting their nominees will be fair.
Now, the apathy from voters comes even as both Biden and Trump are facing relatively few obstacles in their path to lock down their respective parties' nominations next year. And Biden has amassed broad support from Democratic officials as a handful of mostly token primary challengers have struggled to spark momentum. And this despite 91 indictments across 4 criminal cases, including some centered on his attempts to overturn his electoral loss to Biden in 2020. Trump is still going strong. The former U.S. president's grip on grand old party primary voters shows no signs of loosening a month before the first nominating contest in Iowa.
Among Democrats and Republicans alike, having a candidate who can win is given slightly more importance than having a candidate whose views represent most people in the party or even themselves.
I didn't say I'm going to do this. I don't care if she endorses me or not.
Now, how likely is it that a third-party candidate can make a significant impact in the 2024 election? Our correspondent in New York, Susan Teherani, answers this. Take a look.
It seems like it's going to be the rematch no one asked for, but will be getting anyway. The 2024 presidential race seems to be all set to be a rematch between U.S. President Joe Biden and his predecessor, Donald Trump. However, polls indicate that most Americans don't like their options. Some are open to a third-party candidate. However, history has shown that that's a long shot. But what if it's different this time? Well, it's too soon to tell, but West Virginia Democrat Senator Joe Manchin is exploring a third-party bid. He hasn't announced it yet, but he's embarking on a 2-month national tour to gauge support. Manchin says he's a centrist and feels politically homeless. He'll be looking for others who feel the same. He dealt a heavy blow to Democrats when announcing earlier a planned retirement from his Senate seat. Now Democrats will have to see if they'll struggle to keep that seat in 2024. But will he also be a spoiler in the 2024 presidential election? Or will he even prevail? We'll have to wait and see.